Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that was forwarded to me by one of our admin. And the translation reads like this. Hello, Brother Nanshi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as anonymous? I want to confess that by the help of this other friend of mine, because of some of the challenges that I was facing in my relationship and unable to get a job, that is what made me to join that Facebook group. I joined this group because I wanted some help after I had joined the group of South Africa Witches and Wizards. I was taught a lot of stuff by some elderly women, some of them that I would speak with. We used to buy some minutes and then we'll start to have conversation like your Vodacom minutes from 1 a.m. Then we would only stop talking to each other maybe around 6 a.m. being trained on what it means to be a witch and why we have to become witches. So that is my confession, that I have learned a lot, and I have learned how to curse people even in the location where I am staying, breaking marriages, and I even joined a group of satanic people. I don't know if it is for real or not. It is a WhatsApp group. They are saying that they belong to the Illuminati. It is a branch here in South Africa. I'm still in that group, but there is no movement yet from that side. If anything happens, I promise that I will also come back with my story. And there is even a cat that I was told to buy. I was never a cat person, but after I had joined, that was when I was told that I needed to buy a cat, a black cat in color. I bought it when it was very young from this other elderly woman who even questioned me and my motives as to why I wanted to purchase that cat from her. But I told her that at our house, there were too many rats and I wanted that cat to assist us. I really never thought that I would be walking on this road. I considered myself as a Christian, ordinary South African, and I was living a South African life, but I think that God had other plans for me. It all started during the lockdown. I lost my job, and most of the people, I think like me, they lost their jobs. And then I started spending my days scrolling on Facebook. My boyfriend never wanted to talk to me, and I felt like when lockdown happened, he called one of his girlfriends because he had a girlfriend that I once knew, and I suspected that he was with that girlfriend because even when I would try to risk it and I'll say, okay, let me try to get some permission so that I can be with you throughout the lockdown. Otherwise, you are going to get hungry. And I don't want you to end up sleeping with anyone. I have to be there for you to give you your food. But this guy, he would always avoid me when I would call late at night, avoiding me, telling me that he was working online. He was trying not to speak with me. So most of the days I'll be on Facebook. My friend then told me that there was a secret group of South African witches and wizards. At first, when I joined that group, I just wanted to see what were these people up to. I thought maybe it was just people who believed in superstitions and your people that wanted to get some help, like the herbs and everything. So I joined that group, and my friend said that she had been helped in that group to get a job. She was working at a restaurant at that time, even though she was no longer going to work like me, but she was not fired. She said, you see, if I had not joined that group, I tell you, this very day I could have been fired like most of the people, but she was kept amongst some of the people that she was working with. When that group started posting, I would take the spells and the rituals that did not really work. But the more that I kept on trying, the more that I realized that some of these spells that are posted on Facebook, they are for real. I saw that there are people who run these groups that are real witches. Some of them, they are just people who just run like your normal groups on Facebook, but there are those that really wants to help people to join witchcraft. One particular post was the one that caught my attention. There was a woman that claimed that she had cast a spell on her cheating husband. He lost his job. His new girlfriend left him and he was sick, unable to walk. And there were comments of other women that were sharing the similar experiences. I was shocked, but I wanted to know more. I started interacting with those that were commenting, with members, also posting as anon, asking questions, watching some videos. Some of them, they performed rituals, but this would be done on WhatsApp so that we won't post those videos somewhere else. They will be deleted after they would have revealed to us the rituals that they were performing and how to summon the spirits of your ancestors or any other dead person that you want to be helped with. I became obsessed, and then that was when I started to try my first spell that I tried that worked. It was simple. One of the group admins advised me to start small with a small animal to taste my abilities before attempting anything big. She taught me a curse that could make someone experience constant headaches and confusion. It required like a red, salt, a black candle, and a picture of the person that I wanted to curse. So amongst the neighbors in our neighborhood, I chose one woman. I made a screenshot of her profile picture. After I had made a screenshot of her profile picture, it took me days upon days to catch a rat. I even bought a rat trap, and I was excited when I caught that rat, for it was not dead. I was then told to take a bucket, take that bucket and make some holes so that this rat won't be able to die and it won't be able to escape that bucket. And then I would give it food. So this rat, whilst it was there, I was told that this woman will be running around looking for help, but no one will ever be able to assist her because she was like that rat that I had trapped in the bucket. That woman got so sick and she passed away. People were even saying that by the time that she rushed to the hospital, she had died of COVID, but the case started with me. Unfortunately, she died. She was my first victim. As I grew in my witchcraft, I was told that I needed a familiar. A familiar, it is a spirit that is like my bodyguard to those that do not understand the things of the spirits and the spiritual realm. So it is a familiar spirit that assists me in my work. So I bought a black cat and then I fed it until it was all grown up. I would wake up at night, then it will start to speak with me. Like the cat won't be speaking with me, but then there will be the spirit of that dead person that I would have called to come and speak with me and to reveal to me the things of the spiritual realm. And the more that I spoke with this Tokoloshi, the more that I started to perform even more rituals. There was a night when I performed rituals so that everyone in our area can have nightmares all at once, and others would hear things that they will be moving on top of their roofs. And I have broken marriages, also destroying some lives. There were women in my neighborhood that were bragging about perfect marriages for a very long time, or a woman that will always be romantic with her husband. That were the women that I targeted the most, and I wanted them to suffer. They will start to fight. And whenever they will be fighting, what would have happened is that I will send the familiar spirit in terms of the cat. This cat, when this couple is in their bed, the cat will just go and it will be standing close to the window looking at them. So immediately when this cat is standing at their window, then they will start to fight, accusing each other of small little things, but those small little things will make their relationship to be more toxic, because when they fight, that toxicity invite other spirits, the spirits that will end up forcing them to destroy their relationship. That is how I joined witchcraft, and I like it still. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin, hoping that you were able to understand that translation. She was like, I am a witch, so what? Strange things indeed they do happen in this world.